Alright, YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 nutrition tips for weight loss. Some things I had to learn when I was cutting from 200 pounds all the way down to 165 pounds. Some things that I learned that, made things so much easier. And 5 things that you can know that would make your journey a lot easier as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, now tip number 1 is going to be to eat the food that you like. Seriously, eat the food that you like. Many times the reason why diets fail is because they don't adhere to their diet, meaning it's not enjoyable. They cut out all the foods that they like pizzas, French fries, pasta. They cut out a lot of these things that they like to eat. And when you're doing something you don't enjoy, you're not gonna want to be doing it for long. So you don't have to go keto, cut out all your carbs, right? You don't have to go vegan, to cut out all your, animal products. You can eat the foods that you like and still lose weight. It is possible. I did it myself. I ate ice cream. I made pizza. There's a lot of ways to eat the foods that you like. You just have to learn, the right way to make those foods. So if you want to make a pizza, you can get some pita bread, some tomato sauce, some mozzarella cheese, and you can add all the toppings that you want, and it's very low calories, and it tastes just as good. Put it in the air fryer, and you're in there. So, I would just suggest look up meals that you like to eat, and then just learn the recipes from there. Alright, now tip number 2 is going to be to eat your protein. Okay, regardless of what your fitness goals are, you need to be eating your protein. But besides that, the obvious reasons of protein, it helps you repair and maintain muscle tissue, and just makes sure that you are, having better recovery from your workouts. Protein is actually one of the macronutrients that helps you stay satiated, meaning it helps you stay full. And it reduces your ghrelin hormone, which is your hunger hormone, so you're not going to be as hungry. Another reason why this is a possibility is because it takes longer to digest. It's more complicated. It's not as simple as carbohydrates; those break down super fast. Proteins take a little longer to break down. So I don't know if you ever had this experience, but you could eat like a full bag of chips, like a family-sized bag of chips, and not get full. But if you were to eat the same amount of calories from carbs to protein, you would be full way faster. So when you eat more protein, you're just going to be more full, and it's just going to help you adhere to your diet. And it's very good to making sure that you're in a weight loss, calorie deficit. Because when you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to be wanting to eat a lot more, typically. So when you incorporate more protein in your diet, this is going to help you with that exact issue. So yeah. All right. Now tip number 3 is going to be intermittent fasting. Okay. This is something that I personally did. That's helped me on my weight loss journey and made hitting my calories effortless. So this is something that I want to recommend you that if you take and use, I don't want to guarantee nothing, but it really helped me out a lot. So, there's a lot of health benefits as well. It improves cognitive function. So you're just a lot sharper, more focused because your body's not, spending, energy trying to digest the food that you're eating. I'll give you a quick example. I don't know if you ever had like a quick, or like a big breakfast early in the morning, let's say before work or before you left the house to run errands or whatever, and you're just feeling really slow, like really lethargic. You're just not as sharp, not as focused, feel tired. This is something that intermittent fasting helps with. When you're not eating breakfast first thing in the morning, you give your body time to wake up, drink water. You're going to be a lot more focused. It helps with weight loss. We'll get into that. And then also just helps, lower your blood pressure. Reduces inflammation in the body. There's a lot of things that it does. But for me, the main reason why I did it was for weight loss. So how I did it was, there's many ways you can intermittent fast, but I recommend to wait or to fast at least 4 to 6 hours after you wake up, so you don't have to, wait to a certain amount, a certain time to eat. Just do it 4 to 6 hours after you wake up. But however, the longer that you fast, the more calories you get to eat in that time window. So it's kind of like a game. Like the longer you wait, the bigger the meals you can have, which is pretty cool because when you're eating bigger meals, you don't really feel like you're in a diet, right? So that's something that I did that's helped me, and you should try it out and definitely, look into it. But that's going to be tip number 3. All right, tip number 4 is going to be picking the right groceries, okay? This is something that you're going to really start to notice that makes a huge difference, picking the right groceries. And we're going to go over a few examples that I can just think of off the top of my head that's going to make, hitting your calories so much easier, because there's alternatives for everything that you want to eat, okay? So first thing I want to talk about that I use a lot is milk, for protein shakes, for oatmeal, like whatever the case may be. Milk is something that I use a lot. So when you're drinking whole milk, I recommend just going to an almond milk, right? Almond milk is 30 calories per serving, and whole milk is going to be 120 calories per serving. So that's a 4 times difference on calories, and you will not really notice it at all, because I'm sure drinking a cup of milk and a cup of milk from almond milk, it's not going to really make a big difference, but in calorie wise it will. The second thing I could think about off the top of my head is cooking oil, right? So cooking with coconut oil, olive oil, just cooking with oils have the highest calories out of anything, because it's predominantly fats, healthy fats, but a serving of coconut oil is 120 calories. A serving of olive oil is 120 calories. So if you're cooking your eggs with avocado oil, just switch over to a cooking spray. A cooking spray is going to be relatively low calories. It says it's 0 calories, but I'm sure there's probably a few calories, but not as much as a cooking oil. So things like that is another tip I can give you is sauces, right? Like ranch. You got to be careful with your sauces, your ranch, your barbecue sauce. Choose a lower calorie sauce. Some barbecue sauces may be 30 calories, and there's some that's 5 calories, right? So if you're using a lot of sauces in your food, which I love sauce, for my chicken, salads, whatever it may be, just find a lower calorie sauce. And there's some really good options out there, especially nowadays. So really be careful on the groceries that you're picking, because this can make or break your diet, and really depending on what you're eating and how much you're eating of it, it's going to really put you not only in a calorie deficit, but in a calorie surplus. So that's a really big tip that's helped me out a lot, and I hope it helps you out too. All right, now the 5th and final tip is going to be making sure you are in a caloric deficit. Yeah, if you are not in a calorie deficit, then you will not lose weight, unfortunately. This is the hard truth, and I really want to help you guys out, so I'll have to tell you and be honest, and I'm sure you hear this all the time, but it's the absolute truth. If you're not eating fewer calories than your body expends throughout the day, you will not lose weight. So you got to eat under your maintenance calories, because there's calories that help you maintain your weight. If you eat more than what it takes to maintain your weight, you'll gain weight. If you eat under what it takes to maintain your weight, you will lose weight. So I'm going to go ahead and link a video. I just did a video on this, on how to calculate your calories, specifically for at least 1 pound per week of weight loss, which is a very good rate for both male and female. So if you want to go ahead and do that, just look at that video to find your calories. But this is the truth, and none of these tips, nothing, no pills, no magic diet, no magic anything, If you're not eating fewer calories than your body needs to maintain weight, you will not lose weight. So this is the main key to lose weight. Okay, all these tips I gave you make it easier to hit those calories and make it effortless, but you have to make sure you are eating under the maintenance calories, so you are in a deficit, so you can lose weight and use your fat storage for calories. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope this helps you guys out a lot. It's helped me out a lot, and transform my body, and been through the fat loss journey. I've dirty bulked and gained so much fat. Although I got stronger, it's just not good, for me and my physique and what I wanted. So hope these tips help you. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, comment any questions, comments, or concerns, and last but not least, subscribe to the channel if you made it to this end and you like these tips and videos like this. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.